Question number 111. T.W. Engelmann prepared the first action spectrum of photosynthesis by using first option cladophora, second aerobic bacteria, third hydrilla, fourth both 1 and 2. Cladophora is a green alga. T.W. Engelmann used this green alga and some aerobic bacteria to discover the first action spectrum of photosynthesis. So yes, cladophora was used, aerobic bacteria they were also used. So the correct option for the given question is option number 4. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 112. A pigment appears yellow-orange in the chromatogram and found in leaves of higher plants. Helps A. in absorption of light of different wavelengths. B. to prevent oxidative destruction of chlorophyll pigment by light. C. by absorbing wavelengths beyond visible spectrum, which increases the efficiency of photosynthesis. First option only B, second only B and C, third all A, B and C, fourth only A and B. So the pigment which appears yellow-orange in the chromatogram is the carotenoids. They are antenna molecules or the accessory pigments which absorb the light of different wavelengths. So this is correct. It prevents oxidative destruction of chlorophyll pigment by light. Yes, it absorbs the wider wavelengths and transfer this energy to the chlorophyll pigments. Hence, protect the chlorophyll by the excessive heat. So this is true. C. by absorbing wavelengths beyond visible spectrum. No, they absorb the wavelengths in the visible spectrum range, that is 400 to 700 nanometer. So this is incorrect. So the correct is A and B. By analyzing the option, you can say the correct option for the given question is option number 4. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 113. Which of the given statements are true regarding PS1 and PS2? A. Both are found on stroma lamellae. B. Both are involved in non-cyclic flow of electrons. C. Only PS2 is associated with the release of oxygen. D. PS2 lies on outer surface whereas PS1 on inner surface of thylakoids. First option only B and C, second all A, B, C and D, third only B, C and D, fourth only C and D. See the statements which are true, PS1 and PS2, choose them. So both PS1 and PS2 means photosystem 1 and photosystem 2 are found on stroma lamellae. No, PS1 only found on stroma lamellae. It also found on thylakoid membranes along with PS2. B. Both are involved in non-cyclic flow of electrons. Yes, there is a non-cyclic flow of electrons which is called Z scheme in which both PS1 and PS2 are involved. C. Only PS2 is associated with the release of oxygen. Yes, because PS2 has oxygen evolving complex OEC. Hence, it is only associated with the release of oxygen. D. PS2 lies on outer surface whereas PS1 on inner surface. No, PS2 lies on the inner surface whereas PS1 on the outer surface of the thylakoid. So this is also incorrect. So the correct option for the given question is option number 1. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 114. Conditions under which cyclic photophosphorylation occurs is are A. Light of wavelength beyond 680 nanometer. B. Anaerobic conditions. C. Poor CO2 availability. First option all A, B and C. Second only A and B. Third only A. Fourth only B and C. So the conditions under which cyclic photophosphorylation occurs means when cyclic flow of electrons takes place. So this is light of wavelength beyond 680 nanometer. Yes, it is true. Anaerobic conditions, true. Poor CO2 availability, it is also true. When these conditions are there, cyclic photophosphorylation will occur instead of non-cyclic photophosphorylation. So the correct option for the given question is option number 1. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 115. Synthesis of ATP by enzyme present on thylakoids does not involve. First option, a transmembrane channel. Second, change in conformation of F1. Third, facilitated diffusion of protons across the membrane. Fourth, diffusion of electrons along with protons back to the stroma. So on the thylakoids, there is an enzyme called ATP synthetase enzyme which helps in synthesis of ATP. So for synthesis of ATP, it does not require a transmembrane channel. No, it requires a transmembrane channel. Change in conformation of F1. Yes, there should be a change in conformation of F1 so that ATP synthesis can take place. Facilitated diffusion of protons across the membrane. It is also required. Diffusion of electrons along with protons back to the stroma. No, only diffusion of protons back to the stroma takes place when there is synthesis of ATP. So this is incorrect statement. So the correct option for the given question is option number 4. Let's move on to the next question.